Hi, I'm Andrea Abbott, and welcome to Vegas Nonstop with Jonathan Scott.
Hey, Jonathan Scott!
Welcome to Vegas Nonstop.
Yeah.
With Jonathan Scott.
That was Vegas.
We are coming to you live from Ahern Luxury Boutique Hotel.
Yes.
I have to get all those 4 words into my mind.
On Sahara, across from the Sahara Hotel.
That's
so
right.
we are literally right in the heart of Las Vegas, right on this end of the strip, where we have so much fun. We have more fun than ever because we're sponsored by Alien Tequila.
That's right.
Yes, according to Eddie Griffin, there's an abduction in every bottle. That's the.
Thank you, George Harris, our friend George Harris, and it's really great tequila.
Mucho bueno.
Yeah.
I got drunk just sniffing it.
And it's Andrea's birthday yesterday, so belated happy birthday.
Yes, it's happy birthday, Andrea.
Sitting next to me, sitting next to Lorenzo, Clark, Enoch, Augustus, Scott, star of Zombie Burlesque, and Baritones of Love.
The Baritones of Love.
How are you? I'm fantastic.
Are you?
Yeah, sure am. Let's start this.
You're ready to start, I know. And today, for those of you regular viewers, we play a game called Truth or
Brown
sugar. We used to say truth or something else, but truth or brown sugar. And we also may be playing ChatGPT Theater.
Woo!
I've got the scripts, but it's up to Ryan Ahern.
It's exciting. We'll see where we are on time.
So today's show will be 2.5 Men, if we get to it.
Okay.
So I think we should start
by
talking
right
about
now, it's 3 guys and a girl.
That's right.
And an alien tequila.
LC, let's talk about what's going on
Woo!
at Ahern this week. David Diebel, who may or may not be on the podcast.
Yes,
today.
I think he's stuck on the 15. So he's driving in from Long Beach, California,
So he's appearing tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday.
Tonight, tomorrow night, and Saturday night. David Diebel, the purveyor of unnatural acts. So he's a great stand-up comic. But he also does what Letterman show used to call stupid human tricks. So he's an amazing juggler, but he doesn't do the traditional juggling. He does stuff like balance a coat hanger on his face with a marshmallow and then lights it on fire and then catches the flaming marshmallow in his mouth.
Wow.
Stuff.
Anybody could do that.
Yeah, well, exactly our point. So come in and see if you can do it too, but don't burn your face.
Enoch,
so
are we live? I have to ask you. I have to ask you if the signal's going out. To her.
And then, of course, Andrea is our featured act, so she's going to be here in between me and David Diebel.
Yes.
She's really the meat of the show. If the show is like a sandwich, she's like the meat of the show.
We're going to find out all about it.
She's the pastrami. I love it.
The pastrami in our sandwich
Yes.
today.
Yes.
Is that what a Reuben is? Pastrami?
Reuben has Thousand Island and coleslaw.
Well, I tell you, my first job as a teenager was at Phil's Deli in the farmer's market.
Oh.
So a Reuben is really the toasted rye bread with the melted Swiss cheese and the sauerkraut, and then you can put either corned beef or pastrami inside. What Phil used to do is when you get to the end of the slicer, there's not enough to hold onto and keep slicing, so he'd throw the pastrami in with the corned beef, mix that all up with a little seasoning, and that was what went into the Reuben, which made Phil's Reuben especially delicious because it was a mix of corned beef and pastrami.
I could live on deli food.
Yeah, and I actually invented there, if anybody remembers back in the day, the Hawaiian Reuben, which was basically egg bread with pineapple on top instead of the sauerkraut.
So good.
Yeah,
with pastrami.
With the pastrami corned beef
I can
combination.
Taste it all.
Yeah, it was melt in your mouth.
Yeah, we're
obviously
in your mouth. Not Jewish.
I
think Jews can eat pineapple.
Well, I know, but it's not the right thing.
I'm sure it's not a cloven hoofed animal.
I think Bagel Mania is probably my favorite deli here in town.
Bagel Mania is great.
In the ambience.
Yes. They have
Shout out to Judy Siegel and Steve Siegel and all the little Siegels.
All the Siegels and all the people there at Bagel Mania.
I get the Oscar Goodman, by the way, which is their Reuben.
Yes.
It is their Reuben.
Interesting.
That's what I like over there. Okay, so next week you've got Richie Minervi.
Richie Minervini, who you will all remember from all the Kevin James movies, like Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2, and Paul Blart Mall Cop and Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. And whatever else he's in. He's in a bunch of movies.
And they all have twos. He has to have that's part of his contract.
When you're getting sequel money, you can afford to perform here at Ahern. I'm telling you. So Richie Minervini coming all the way from the East Coast to make us laugh here.
And big announcement, September 16th, Paul Rodriguez is going to be here for Mexican Independence Day.
That's right, a.k.a. Pablo. That was, if you remember, that was a member of his CBS television special. It was produced by Norman Lear, a.k.a. Pablo. That was before he ever got in the movies. He became a big movie star with Million to Juan. And
that's going to be 4 hours and a band. And
it's a whole fiesta.
And I think Alien Tequila is
Alien Tequila is sponsoring the Mexican Independence Day Festival. A lot of people think that Cinco de Mayo is Independence Day, but that's not true.
No,
it's September 16th, Monday, September 16th, Mexican Independence Day. Viva la Mexico! Sponsored by Alien Tequila with Paul Rodriguez and Banda de Sinaloa, which is a big 12-piece, what we would call a mariachi band. They actually have a fancier name, but it's an amazing, band with horn sections and fancy costumes and
cool.
everything you would expect.
Tuxedo, they wear that tuxedo.
They wear a tuxedo-looking kind of
with
contraption
ruffles.
with ruffles. Yeah.
They
do.
Potato chips?
Yeah, exactly.
And also
nacho chips. Yeah.
Our friend and owner Ryan Ahern is going to be doing a concert here September 1st.
The great Ryan Ahern, which if you have not heard him play piano, Google him right now. He had 2 Emmy-nominated PBS specials with him and a 9-piece orchestra. Wow. So he's on the 9-foot grand piano, tickling the 88s, as they say.
I met him. He's very nice.
He's really super nice.
He may be joining us. We don't know.
We don't know.
It's a mystery.
It's always a mystery when you are dealing with Jonathan Scott.
We never know what's exactly going to happen, but we do want to find out. So that's the business. We got all the business out of the announcements out of the way. Yesterday, Lorenzo and I and Ryan were on NBC TV, and you're gonna see us tomorrow.
I think that's airing tomorrow.
Yeah, it's airing tomorrow, 3:55, as a lead-in to Family Feud with Steve Harvey.
That's right.
And I heard back from the station they loved it and thought we did great yesterday.
Excellent. So we're looking at that tomorrow. That'll be NBC Channel 3 here in Las Vegas.
Right before Family Feud.
Right before Family Feud. Check out the end of the news, and you're going to see Jonathan Scott, myself, Mr. Ryan Ahern, and the lovely Courtney. What is Courtney's last name?
Plena, Plena.
Wow. We'll just call her Courtney. The lovely Courtney.
And Chef Joel from
the Chop House, which, by the way, we have an amazing chop house here at the Ahern Hotel. If you have not been to the Ahern Luxury Boutique Hotel on Sahara, across from Sahara, we have an amazing steakhouse called Joel's Chop House. So our executive chef, Chef Joel, has 2 restaurants. One is the Automo Pizzeria Cucina d'Italia Suprema, and then our steakhouse, which is up above, and it's called Joel's Chop House. We do Tomahawk Tuesday. So we have the big tomahawk steaks, $100 off of that. And for the last week of August, the 27th through the 31st, it's going to be Tomahawk Tuesday every day.
Oh my God! In honor of my birthday, probably.
In honor of Andrea's birthday and the 1-year anniversary of Joel's Chop House here on Sahara, across from Sahara.
Yeah. Let's find out about our guests now that the business out of the way. Andrea, like we said, her birthday was yesterday, August 14th.
And it's pronounced, my last name is Abbott. I know it looks that way, but it's Abbott.
Well, I was going to have it like Abate, and I thought that maybe...
Like who's on first?
Yes.
That's the way you pronounce it.
I don't know.
Abbott. Ha!
Yeah, August 14th. Producer, writer known for Rude Awakening, Tony Danza Show, and you can stop me if I'm wrong on any of this. Young and Hungry, opposed to Old and Fat.
Old and Tired.
Old and Digesting.
Andrew's been married to Simon Wackley.
Oh my God! Yes.
Since May 30th, 1968.
No, that's all wrong. I don't know why Facebook.
You got rid of Simon?
No, I'm married to him, but we didn't get married in May. We got married in June 12th.
You fact-checkers.
You know what? We got married in England, and because our marriage was not recognized here, when we got back, August 15th, we drove through the little chapel and got married
right here in Las Vegas?
Right here in Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh, she's an amazing Las Vegas wedding person.
And 4 children?
4 children, and that was my 4th marriage. So you got to get married in Las Vegas on your 4th one.
Yes, 4 times the charm.
And you wrote a book called Crazy Gene. Is it a book or a movie?
What is it?
It just says
no,
Crazy Gene.
that's a TV show.
A TV show?
Yeah.
Based on real-life experiences of Andrea, who took in her brother's son while he was in prison.
Well, that was part of the show.
And adopted a 13-year-old black boy. I'm just reading. I didn't write this.
That is not.
Some families are prone to cancer. Mine's prone to felonies.
Yes. I have a lot of criminals in my family. None of
do tell.
Not my children. Well, I have. Well,
let's talk about them.
Well, my father was murdered.
Your father was murdered?
Yeah, we got kind of
by someone in your family?
Well, who knows? It could be.
One of the family?
one of the family, he just wrote that. But anyway, he had a private plane.
He had a private plane, and
He was
they cut the fuel line.
But no, he got hit over the head. And
Oh my gosh!
Knocked over a cliff, hit over the head with a 2x4, and thrown over a balcony. And then he landed naked. Naked. Who's naked when they're
Nobody in my house.
murdered?
Let's consult the master of the zombie burlesque.
Marilyn Monroe.
Was naked, but was she murdered?
I wasn't there.
Yeah,
Some
the
would
thing
say
is,
yes.
I want to say I don't mind being murdered, but I want to be dressed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't want to be naked in the street.
You don't mind being murdered.
Nice clothes.
Nice clothes.
Nice clothes. I want to look good.
You want to be dressed to kill.
I want to be dressed.
Look what he did there. Look what he did. There's a birthday joke just for you.
And I am going to be smoking hot when I die. You know why? Because I'm going to be cremated.
And he's going right to material.
That's a good one. I'll be smoking out when I'm
Crazy
dead
Jean
because
on a
I'm
woman
going to be
who, with her brother
cremated.
behind bars, tries to raise his kids as well as her adopted African-American teenage son.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was
Bill.
long ago. That was in 2012.
William Morris, rep.
Yes, I have my agents at William Morris.
Well, executive
That's
producer.
it. William Morris
This is
Endeavor
current?
now.
No, that's not current. That's
Not
like
current
10
at
years
all.
old.
Oh, okay.
But currently, I have a show with Sony that I'm very excited about called Doing Time, and another show that that I'm writing with a fellow named Earl Davis, and it might be with Malcolm Lee's company. We were pitching with him yesterday. He was very interested. I almost
So
got
you're
late
in the
coming
pitch
here.
process.
I'm in the pitch process. One sold to Sony, and one is.
You got a show with Sony. You're doing great.
We talk a little bit about each one of these.
Let's talk about the show she's got with Sony.
Let's talk
Rude
about that then.
Awakening. I did that in 2000 with a girlfriend of mine.
Billy Frank is a woman.
No, but she was a fake character we made up. But
Oh.
Claudia Lano is a friend of mine who we executive produced that show.
Here's the storyline. Billy Frank used to be somewhat of a star in her day, but now she's all washed up. She tries to pick up the pieces of her life and move on. She meets a guy who lives in her apartment building and is also an alcoholic.
Wow,
Is it based on a true story?
It is about it's about a girl who was a child star who is an alcoholic and is court ordered to AA, and it's called Rude Awakening.
Should be called Danny Bonaducci.
Ha! There's many and
Could be called Everyone Who Ever Performed at the Comedy Store.
and it could be brought to you by aliens.
Abduction in every bottle.
For you 13 steppers.
Take another step. Take that final step.
13 steps, that's funny. But yes, these are shows that I did that are a while back. Young and Hungry, that was fun. That's on
Well, you're
Netflix.
skipping Tony Danza.
Well, Tony Danza.
Was this before Who's the Boss or after?
Yes, that's way after Who's the Boss. That
After
was
Who's the Boss.
in the 2000s.
Yeah, it's in this century.
So
Yeah.
here's the storyline
We're
on
talking
that one.
about,
Sports
yeah,
writer
last
Tony
century.
DeMeo is a single father of 2 daughters, must rely on his young assistant
Oh.
Carmen for help with both aspects of his life. Carmen proves to be the reason that Stewie, the doorman of their building, likes their particular tenant so much.
Bringing back so many terrible memories.
Can I read for Stewie?
Remember the show This Is Your Life?
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's it.
Like, oh no, it's like
Is that Ralph Edwards? Did Ralph Edwards do this?
PTSD. You know?
This is your
No,
For
no.
you kids at home, Ralph Edwards had a show called This Is Your Life.
Yes.
For you kids, for anybody in the 70s,
You
any of
kids,
the
yeah,
70-year-old
yeah.
kids.
That's right.
Yeah, but you're reading things that I haven't done in a long last time.
Well, it was tough to find research on you. I
Well,
couldn't find
Young
anything.
and Hungry, because I mostly do writing of pilots, which are shows that you write the original one, the first one, and of those, like 1% or 5% go. So I've written 27 pilots. These are things that have gone.
These have made it on the air.
These have made it on the air.
She's had more pilots on the air than Southwest Airlines.
Ah!
That's the
This is the,
saying.
this is the return of Billy, accidentally on purpose. So
No,
Billy came
no,
back.
another Billy.
A different Billy.
Yes. But the person that created Rude Awakening also created Accidentally on Purpose and loves the name Billy, and that's why she named the 2 lead characters Billy.
Does it have anything to do with the singing sensation Billie Eilish?
37-year-old Billy
Or did
breaks
this
up with her
predate
boss.
Billie Eilish?
37-year-old Billy breaks up with her boss at the newspaper and gets pregnant by 22-year-old Zach, who moves into her apartment. They both have their pals.
What is up with the name Zach?
I don't know. But that was also a stress-inducing show on CBS. That was a little. Well, all of these were fun. This was the most fun. Rude Awakening was my favorite. Then Young and Hungry that you skipped. A well-off young and beautiful,
well-off young tech entrepreneur hires a feisty young food blogger to be his personal chef.
Yeah.
Food blogger.
That was great. Emily Osment.
Is this a gay sitcom?
No.
Oh.
Yes, bottom
But
chef.
could it be?
Top chef and bottom chef.
I ready to play the game.
Top chef, bottom chef.
All right, come on. And now I'm doing 2 shows. One called Joint Custody about
Somebody sharing a joint. Thank you, folks.
thank you. No, about co-parenting, but also one of our kids is in the joint.
Ooh, right.
There you go.
It's the
That's
reoccurring prison theme.
all of my things have reoccurring prison themes. And I hope a lot of our audience are burner phone people. If you know what I mean.
Burner phone?
If you got a burner phone, bring it.
Yes.
And,
if you can't vote,
we'll all call each other.
You can't vote. Come to the Ahern. Do you know what that means if you can't vote?
No.
You're not up on crime. If you've got a felony, you can't vote. So
Yeah, that's a
my
hotbed.
people.
That's a hotbed topic.
Well, I love
Our headliner last week, Bob Gullop, he brought that up on stage. Yeah, he can't vote.
There you go.
He's in Goodfellas. Apparently, it was a method actor.
Ah, method acting. I always ask the audience what
You
kind
doing your
of crime.
laundry? What's going on over here?
What's happening?
It's all right.
We're talking about crime. He thought we were talking about money laundering, and he started changing his.
Shout out to my daughter Jen Scott, who's been taking our podcast and breaking them into little segments.
Little reels on the internet.
Yeah.
Aww.
Wow.
And the Bob Golub one with putting the gun on the table and
Yeah.
2,000 in cash, tracking really well.
Yes.
The other one's tracking real well. We've got 4,000 views in a day. Last week we were talking about how comedians can be actors, but actors can't be
That's right.
comedians.
That's right.
Well, but Jean Smart's doing a pretty good job of acting like a comedian.
She's doing a very good job. Jean Smart is doing a great job.
She
Yeah.
got some
Didn't
Emmy
Tom
Award.
Hanks and Sally Field make that whole movie?
Yeah, we
Yes.
brought that up last week. That emphasizes the point that actors can't necessarily do
Yes,
stand-up
very
comedy.
much.
Yeah.
Didn't that
Let
movie
me
do
just-
really well?
It did no.
No, it became iconic, but I don't think it made any money.
Actors don't want to become stand-up comedians.
No, a
If
lot of
they're
them
good-
do.
Really, who?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Tom Hanks.
They,
He was in that movie.
No, I mean, and
Robert De Niro.
Tom Hanks is just so charming that he could do anything.
Yes.
So there's a lot of comedians who are not as good as Tom Hanks was in the movie Punchline. But as opposed to what Tom Hanks does to Tom Hanks, as opposed to his coach in that movie, which is a great comedian named Barry Sobel.
Yes.
Shout out to Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and in fact he played Robin Sobel, I think was his name of the character, whatever, named after Robin Williams, because in the movie, it's just a cameo appearance. But that was the big thing that everybody talked about in that movie was lockers backstage, because there's like no comedy club. The comedians have their locker backstage,
Like we're in school.
Yeah, like we're in school or on a team or something.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Well, you know who proved that you could be an actor and stand-up comic is Robin Williams.
that's 100% true.
No, but but the other way, I mean, comedians being actors
happens all the time.
happens all the time.
Right.
But actors being stand-ups.
Right.
But
Somebody,
because it's a little
Yeah,
bit
because
of
who wants to go on tour
exactly.
to shitty clubs for $100 a night?
Yeah.
When you could stay in Hollywood and make 10 grand an episode of whatever.
$100,000 an episode of whatever. Yes.
yeah.
I mean, why
That's
in the
what
world?
happened to me. Should we bring it back to me?
So you can
No,
have
but
drunk
It is your
50-year-old
birthday.
women like harassing you on stage on a Tuesday night.
exactly. You know, you don't. You think it's a very romantic job being a stand-up, but when you travel around going from club to club, it can get old quick. Living in condos. I mean, this hotel is gorgeous and gives you a gorgeous room at this boutique luxury.
Yes, the
hotel.
Ahern Luxury Boutique Hotel is the
300
envy.
West Sahara.
The envy of all the comedians who want to perform
it is
here.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
But even then, it's a lonely road. So when you're at home and you're writing scripts for $300,000 a script and you don't have to leave your house, you say, adios, comedy.
Yeah.
I'll put my jokes on this page.
Yes.
But why I loved coming back to comedy, because I was a comic first and then wrote, and then got back on the road, because you don't get immediate gratification of, is this funny? Let's just say this joke and everybody laughs. You know, it goes up the line at a studio, then if they like it, then they do a rewrite, then it finally goes to the network, then you do 3 rewrites, and then most likely it doesn't even get to the air. So you never even know about
Right.
the joke.
This way you can put it out to the audience. If you get the laugh on it, then you know it's a great joke, and you
That's
can
right.
fight for it in the writer's room.
Exactly. So it's a good
sometime when you're
combo.
here for more than a few days and performing, we hope you get to go see Enoch in Zombie Burlesque because he does something. He does crowd work,
Yes.
which he goes out and he's brilliant at it.
Ah.
Absolutely hysterical.
Which I think is really tough. I just watched a comic on Netflix. The whole whole hour was just doing crowd work.
Oh yeah.
Matt Rife, I think his name is. And it was really funny because he was good at it. Brad Garrett, amazing.
Brad's amazing at it.
Crowd work.
But there are also a lot of, it's like, again, the problem with, who would want to be a stand-up comedian, like most comedians are about as good as most magicians, which is not great.
Oh.
So, you're just stuck listening to a lot of, shitty fucking guys
hacky
trying out
stuff.
their material. And,
But not at the Ahern Hotel.
No.
So here...
No, I'm talking about the ha-ha-ha or the laugh hut or the
laugh
You
hut.
talk about the magical arts. Is that what you call it? Is that what,
I do talk about magical arts. Magical arts are not necessarily associated with comedic arts, although certainly comedy is a tool that magicians use.
Yep.
Typically when I talk about the Academy of Magical Arts, I talk about illusion, sleight of hand, and the isms,
potions class.
ventriloquism,
And then you have
mesmerism, hypnotism, juggling, which brings us to this weekend, David Diebel, who's going to be juggling, but not in a traditional manner.
And there's broomstick riding,
right,
Quidditch,
and we all use comedy, but comedy unto itself then subdivides into a lot of different
Yeah.
areas.
I knew a guy once who juggled silicone boobs. Did you ever see that guy?
No, silicone boobs.
Yeah, the silicone.
Was it Lenny Schultz?
I don't remember his name, but he was saying
the chicken?
And the pigs, more pigs,
he would
more
juggle
pigs.
these because his wife didn't pay for them; they were repossessed. So it was funny. I don't remember
I think
anything
it's firmed
else.
up that Jackie the Joke Man Martling's going to be here.
Yes, Jackie's good. Yes,
Oh,
Jackie.
my God.
Jackie will be here the 10th, 11th, and 12th of October.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Is he
Jackie the
headlining?
Joke Man Martling. Yes, he's headlining. Yes, he
Maybe
is.
I can come back.
Maybe anything's possible.
Yeah, we'll be playing Stump the Joke
Is he
Man.
still blonde-ish?
I don't
He's
know.
hairless.
You would know.
Yeah.
You would know
He's
better.
got
Yeah.
strands of blonde hair.
Yes, strands. We don't call.
I think he's
people-
selling Howard wigs now. Maybe.
Yeah, we don't say bald in LA now. We say the unhaired.
The unhaired. Yes.
All right, so he might have joined that group. You've got a great set of hair. A set of hair? No, it's not a set. It's a set of blue.
Head of hair.
came with me.
Head of hair.
Head of
Thank
hair.
you.
You're gonna
Thank
be
you.
Yes,
head of hair.
I think
All
we're
of
all,
you guys.
we're
We're all grown.
doing pretty good on my hair department. I got hat hair because I'm wearing my Alien Tequila hat.
There you go.
Well, I think we should skip ahead and go right to the game.
All right, I want to do the game.
Yeah, let's play.
It's called Truth or Brown Sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because David Diebel might be...
Brown sugar stands for BS.
Well, whoever
Oh.
chose this,
Okay.
thanks.
So it's true or false, basically.
So we all answer?
Yeah, did you find us
I
on
will
your
explain
phone?
the rules if
Andrea,
anyone
did
would
you
give
find
me a
us on your
chance.
phone?
I did, but
Did you
my
share it and post it and do all that? Because sharing
share
is scary.
what?
Sharing.
Sharing
Well,
is
no, I
scary.
didn't flash. Okay,
That was-
I'm going to do it while we start the game.
Well, Enoch can give the rules of the game.
Okay.
So we're going to play a game called Truth or Brown Sugar. I will make a statement. You must decide whether or not the statement is true or false. If you believe it to be true, you will say true. If you believe it to be false, you will say brown sugar. Now,
Okay.
these are not opinions. These are empirical facts.
Empirical.
If you believe me to be in error, you can advocate for your position. But at the end of the day, I am the ultimate arbiter of what is truth and what is brown sugar. Are you ready to play Truth or Brown Sugar?
Yes, we are.
Now we're doing the 2.5 men.
Yes, we are. 2.5 men.
Which, shockingly, ran for 12 seasons.
12 seasons. That's pretty good.
The kid grew up in front of our very eyes.
He did.
Not in front of my eyes.
So now
Yeah, so go
I
to
see
it.
this.
And there we are.
Oh my God.
Okay, so here, if we do this,
All right.
go ahead with the questions.
All right. This is all about the TV show 2.5 Men. And
Yes, and so statement number one, I have never seen an episode of this show.
Okay.
true. I would say true.
Yeah, never seen one episode of it. I didn't know what the plot was. I had no idea. Still don't really. Number two, Ashton Kutcher was an underwear model in real life on 2.5 Men and on that 70s show. Truth or brown sugar?
I'm going to say
Brown
true.
sugar.
Brown sugar.
Truth. He made reference to being an underwear model on 2.5 Men. He actually got a job as an underwear model on that 70s show. And Ashton Kutcher himself was indeed an underwear model.
Oh my God.
Wow. See, you learn something every
Already
day.
met Doomy Moore.
Are they? They're not still married, are
Julie
they?
Moore.
I call
they
her
still
Judy.
married?
No,
do
he's
me
with
more. That was wasn't
Mila
that a porn
Kunis.
actress?
He's with
Okay.
Mila Kunis.
That was her porn alter
Okay.
ego.
Charlie Sheen actually had a master's in classical piano performance. Truth or brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
True.
Brown sugar.
Yeah, brown sugar.
Oh.
He was played by somebody else. I guess he plays the piano on the show and writes jingles.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's a jingle
Somebody else
writer.
was doing it off stage.
He's
the
a
whole
jingle
time.
writer. Charlie
But he
Waffles.
also played apparently in Hot Shots or something. He pretended to play the piano.
Interesting.
The
Yeah.
kid became incredibly religious after the show
Yeah.
and has converted to Islam. Truth or brown sugar?
Islam.
Who did that?
No.
The kid.
Brown sugar.
Oh, the kid?
The kid. Brown sugar.
I'm going to say brown
Angus
sugar.
T.
Brown sugar.
Angus T. Jones.
Something. It is. It converted to Seventh-day Adventist.
That's right.
Yes.
Truth or brown sugar?
Which, if you think about, I don't know anything about it, so no, apologies to Seventh-day Adventists. But if you figure on the seventh day he rested, that's in the Bible, right?
Yes,
And
it's
if
a
that's
Christian.
the religion that they're going to rest because they're seventh day people.
That's why
like-
they go to church
like
on
they're-
Saturdays.
They go to church because they rest on Sunday.
I don't
See,
know
so you
about
know
that.
better than I do.
I know that they go to church on Saturdays.
Okay, so God bless the Seventh-day Adventists.
I've
Please
never
continue.
met
I'm a
the 7
Buddhist.
days.
I have because in
And hello to Angus T. Jones.
in Los Angeles,
Can
it's a
imagine the
huge
thing that poor kid saw.
one of their churches.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question, please.
Charlie Sheen is alive. Truth or brown sugar?
True.
And it depends on what you call alive.
Let's go with true.
Of course it's true.
I thought he was dead.
He has,
Apparently he is alive.
he is.
Just his career.
The Vegas Golden Knights is the best. He's actually in some new show with that same motherfucker.
What?
What?
The guy who
With
produced
the little
it.
skinny
No,
guy?
with the guy who produced it, who he insulted
Oh,
in front of God and
Chuck
Colin.
Lorre.
Chuck
Apparently
Lorre.
he's on the second season with
The
a friend
second
mine,
season of
Hi-
Nick McKay doing
Hyam
his
Levine. Hyam Levine, apparently.
Hyam.
Chuck Lorre's real name, yeah. Because
I
yeah,
don't
they
know.
yeah,
And
they
that's one of
had,
the things he said as if to embarrass him because
yeah.
to give his Jewish name was somehow. Charlie Sheen is a real piece of work.
Yes, it is.
And when you have tiger blood.
That's right.
Like you're going to insult a Jew.
You know what? You know what? If you don't have tiger blood and you want to act like you have tiger blood, alien tequila.
An
There you go.
abduction in every bottle.
I'm sure Charlie's very familiar.
She's more like a Cuervo kind of guy.
The Vegas
Everyone
Golden Knights
laughed.
are the best team ever. Truth or brown sugar?
True.
True.
Hugh Jackman almost replaced Charlie Sheen. Truth or brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
I think that's true.
I would say true.
That was Hugh Grant.
Oh, Hugh Grant.
Oh,
I have a
God,
good
I would
name.
have
And
loved to
his
see that.
he
Grant.
said that there wasn't a script and he wasn't ready to commit to a TV show without actually seeing the script. And he
Of
bailed.
course.
And then, of course, he resented it because, you know.
Oh,
what's-his-name
that would
ended
have
up
been
getting-
Him in a
such
movie
a
last
good
night called The
show.
Gentleman.
Yes,
Did it involve
it's
him picking up a
fantastic.
black transsexual hooker on Santa Monica
Was she
Boulevard?
trans?
Was that
She
Charlie?
No, I think Divine Brown was not trans, but
Yes.
but
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, on the other hand, but he was just giving her a ride at 4 a.m.
That's right. He was a good Samaritan.
On Hollywood
Murphy,
Boulevard.
Eddie Murphy has 12 children, so he must be doing something right with those trans people. He's got 14 or 15. He's got a basketball team.
He has a herd. He has a herd of children.
I'm sure you've seen Charlie, his brother, work. Charlie Murphy.
Oh, sure, yeah. Hey, I saw Eddie work.
You remember my story that back with come on William Morris, if you wanted to book Joe Piscopo, you had to take this kid Eddie Murphy with you.
Wow.
And if you wanted to
Really?
book Eddie Murphy, you had to take Joe Piscopo.
Oh, there was a year. Yeah. Okay.
How
They were
long
doing
ago
it.
was that? I don't think that's true.
It is true.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to know him back in the day.
When you say no,
I mean, no.
Andrew
No,
said that
no
Eddie-
means no.
He's not talking about
One
Eddie.
just says K-N-O-W.
Yeah, no means no. I know him. Oh, you're so funny.
Eddie or Joe?
Eddie.
Eddie.
I don't know Joe. I never heard of him.
I worked with Joe.
Okay.
I actually did a show with Joe.
Jersey Joe.
Yes. He did a hell of a Jerry Lewis impression.
He was on
Oh.
an episode of Star Trek doing his Jerry Lewis impersonation because Jerry couldn't do it.
Wow.
Hey, lady.
Sheboygan.
Robin Wyden say, they wasn't all, and they did Flavin.
Despite being the biggest douchebag on the planet, Nepo baby Charlie Sheen was once the highest paid American actor.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
In television.
True.
In television.
John Cryer's character was originally envisioned as a Job analogy, like from the Bible, and Charlie's character was based on the god Dionysus, truth or brown sugar.
Oh, who cares?
Sounds too fact.
I'm gonna go with true.
It is true.
It is true. Yes.
I didn't even realize that poor old John Cryer's character was some kind of like
Nebuchadnezzar Schlub?
Nebuchadnezzar chiropractor, whose wife left him.
Well,
Please welcome to the stage, Nebuchadnezzar.
and then I guess he had to pay $4,000 a month in a month in child care. So his chiropractic business, I don't understand a world where, like,
Chiropractors can't pay rent.
whose brother who writes jingles and screws everything in town is somehow the moneymaker, and the guy with the job and the degree and stuff is somehow scrambling for money.
Well,
hence the juxtaposition that makes it an interesting show.
Yes.
And in this case, all you need is one hit song, right?
That's right.
Like "Spirit in the Sky" or "Jingle."
Spirit in the Sky.
Right, the guy one hit wonder made millions of dollars. But you can make that kind of money to afford a Malibu beach house as a jingle writer. Okay, as a chiropractor, maybe if you're in Malibu, but if you recall, John Cryer's character's in the valley.
That's right.
and his ex-wife took him for everything she could get because she had an expensive attorney and he had a cheap attorney.
Yeah.
That seems like a long way to go. Set up an impossible
Well, when Chaim Levine writes a script, it goes deep.
Hiram.
Hiram Levine. Not Levine.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't watching CBS sitcoms when this thing was on the air.
You had better things to do, like zombie burlesque.
It's
many
one of
white
the top
people
shows in prison. FYI, just.
I think probably for the title.
And then Big Bang also.
I'll
Big
bet.
show in
The
prison.
title.
But what
I
they
think
like
they get
about
confused
Chuck
by the
Lorre,
title.
what they like about Chuck Lorre shows is they're wrapping up, so you don't need to know anything. You just turn on that one, you can watch it. You just turn on that one.
As opposed to
Well,
shows like Laverne and Shirley, which
Nick
would take
McKay is writing the bookies from their second season
So
with
good.
Chuck Lorre. Did you see it?
I haven't seen it, but
It's with
I love Chuck Lorre.
Sebastian Maniscalco playing a bookie.
Oh my God! How
It's great.
That's
fantastic!
good.
Great.
That's going to be great.
Was
Yeah.
it on CBS?
No, it's on Max.
Oh, good.
It's one of the streaming shows.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's called Bookies.
Uh-huh.
And Nick says I gave him the best tour of Las Vegas he ever had.
Wow.
And I don't remember it. That is my problem.
Did alien tequila have anything to do?
It's an abduction in every bottle. Next question, please.
Blythe Danner played the mother in the pilot, Truth or Brown Sugar.
Pilot of what?
Of 2.5 Men.
Oh, yeah.
We're still
Yes.
on 2.5 Men, Blondie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would say true.
I would say true.
I say true.
Yeah, true. And she made too many changes. She just tried to throw weight around, and they were like,
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
We're
They're
cool.
like, we're gonna
Yeah,
go with this
And you know what?
We
you know
got-
Who's her daughter?
Holland
Gwyneth
Taylor.
Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
You can tell that whole family.
Goo.
Blythe Danner probably had an egg up her cooch at the time.
Wait a minute.
Was that the last
Is that why her candle smelled like
Yes.
Benedict
Yes.
Canyon?
Benedict Arnold. I don't know.
Was there a winner in that?
I think we're all the winners.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
we are the winner. Yes.
I think I'm the winner because I never had to sit through an episode of that show.
It was a good show. Chuck
Well written. It's a
Lorre's
very
amazing.
well written. Yeah, Chuck Lorre's a genius.
He also wrote Mom. He also wrote Sybil. He also
Oh, I love
was
Sybil. Sybil wasn't that good, but I
no,
love
but
Sybil.
Christine Baranski.
was-
Did he also write
made that
Mike and
show.
Molly?
He also wrote
Mike
Mike
and
and
Molly.
Molly. He's got the Kaminsky.
Sounds like a lot of
method.
white people.
Not only.
I'm pretty sure.
Raj is
No, their best friend
Indian. Is
Yeah,
Indian.
and their
It
best
didn't
friend
seem
was
to me there was
Yeah.
a lot of people of color in Malibu at the 2.5 Kids.
Malibu. Oh no, there was none.
Weren't a lot of
Well,
people
apparently
of
Ben
color.
Vereen was busy that day.
Okay.
Ah.
Reed.
That's good.
I saw Ben
We
Vereen.
love Ben. He's got magic to do.
I saw Ben and Pippin.
I'm in the movie Buy and Sell with Ben Vereen.
Oh,
Buy and Sell with a CELL, like a prison cell. If you Google it.
buy and sell.
Yeah, Ben Vereen, Bobby Carradine, Michael Winslow.
What's the plot of that?
It was like a comedy version of Wall Street where Bobby Carradine gets framed. He's a stockbroker. I'm a young hotshot stockbroker, and so is Bobby Carradine, and he gets framed for insider trading, and he gets sent to prison.
I love Martha.
Yes. Way before Martha.
What's the name of the movie?
It's called Buy and Sell. CELL, like a prison cell.
Buy like
Malcolm McDowell. No, like buy a stock. Malcolm McDowell is the warden. He plays the warden, and Ben Vereen is the head of the black guys, and Tony Plain is the head of the Mexican guys, and Roddy Piper is the head of the white guys. He plays a guy called Cowboy, and Randall Tex Cobb.
Can't believe you buried the lead.
Yeah, I know. Randall Tex Cobb
Led with
played the
Roddy
sergeant of the
Piper.
guard. Yes.
cares about anybody else but him.
Oh, yeah? Well, I got another Roddy Piper story.
Wow.
If somebody has aspirations,
We'll do that another day. We'll talk about Roddy Piper.
Being a sitcom writer, how would they get started?
Well, this is what they need to do. So many people come up to me and go, I have this great idea. It doesn't. I'm like, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Because there's an adage in writing, and it's this: the worst thing you ever wrote is better than the best thing you never wrote. So if you want to be a sitcom writer, get your pen out, get your computer out, start writing. Don't be talking about it. Write. Set your alarm on your phone for 2 hours a day and sit down and write. And all the scripts you ever want to see are online. Just Google whatever show you think your show is like. Get to know that show. How many jokes per page? How many pages per script? How many characters in the show?
How many plot lines?
How many plot lines? How many twists per plot line? Know them all, and then start writing yours. And start writing and keep writing. It's the 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
So now, what do you think of AI and ChatGPT? I mean, that was a big thing when the writers were going on strike. Was a big topic.
Yeah,
was,
and we won it. That they're, I have a joke about it. And if you come to the show at the Ahern Hotel, you will
the Ahern Luxury
hear
Boutique Hotel on Sahara, across from Sahara.
About ChatGPT and AI and such. But I'm not worried about them because one thing that AI is not good at doing is writing jokes.
Yeah, it can't.
It's too literal.
It's not humor. It
No.
doesn't have a sense of humor.
And if you say a lot of my jokes are dark, I like to keep it clean when I'm here, very clean but dark. So if I go, hey ChatGPT, what's a joke about suicide? It'll say, suicide is not a funny topic. You should seek help, blah, blah, blah. But meanwhile, I have 20 great jokes about suicide.
Suicide prevention.
Exactly.
Because suicide is painless. It brings on many changes.
Did you audition for MASH?
No. I got it.
Ben Green.
Yeah, with Ben Green.
You two know each other a long time?
No.
Oh, well, not really, no.
I met him through Penny Wiggins.
Penny Wiggins.
Stop right there.
Penny Wiggins.
We all know.
And Penny Wiggins will be coming here in a couple weeks also. So
yeah.
That's what you said. I love
Psychic Tanya will be making an appearance also.
I call her Pen Pen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Pen Pen.
We've had so much fun together throughout the years, and I was telling Lorenzo a couple of stories the other day about Penny Wiggins. When I first moved here from Chicago, I was on the Morning Blend on ABC TV, first thing in the morning, and I always would say I want to be in the A slot because I didn't want to follow the guy with hair follicles and you. And I was at the Hilton. I was working at the Hilton, and we had Liza Minnelli in the showroom. And Penny does a Judy Garland impersonation.
Oh, yeah.
So I invited Penny to be our guest to promote Liza Minnelli on the show. So Penny comes crawling on the set at 9 in the morning with a glass in her hand saying, God damn it, where's my scotch? Somewhere over the rainbow! We finished the segment, and they called me, Johnny, what were you thinking there? I said, well, I thought it would be funny. And she said, and they didn't mind that she was drinking. They minded that she said, God damn it.
Yeah,
and I said, well, Desperate Housewives says on ABC. He said, yeah, but not at 9 in the morning.
That's right, yeah. It's got to be 9 at night.
They banned her for life on the Morning Blend.
Oh, no.
Penny doesn't drink.
Yeah.
She pretend drinking.
Yeah,
what about her alter ego, the queen of the slots, Peggy Winnings?
Oh, I didn't know about that.
She has a lot of funny characters. And a little known fact about Penny is that her birthday was yesterday, too. Our birthdays are on the same
Oh,
day.
my gosh. They look alike, they talk alike, got it, sound alike. What a crazy pair of comics. They're hot blonde comics. Yes, they are.
Yes, I love
I've done a lot of
Penny.
stuff with Penny.
Penny got me into comedy back in the day.
She did?
Yeah. I met her, and she was performing as a comedy
With
store.
Amazing Jonathan?
No, before.
This is
Pre-Jonathan.
PJ, pre-Jonathan.
Yeah, pre-Jonathan, and she was so funny, and her characters were so cute, and so this was back in the day, so there was no internet or anything. So I told the owner of the showroom that she left her sweater with me and couldn't give me her number so I could get it back to her. And he said, sure, here's your number. And then I called her, I go, hi, Penny, I was in the show, blah, 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 we should go out for coffee. And we became best friends.
Penny's one of those social people in
Isn't
town. She loves to have parties.
So
We went
many
to a
Loves to
birthday
go to that
party.
Jerry McCranebridge Tuesday
Yes.
orgy.
We went to a party.
It's a mind
and
organ?
after the birthday party, we see Penny walking around the parking lot. And I said, Penny, what are you doing? She said, I'm looking for my car. I said, aren't you psychic?
Dude, where's my car?
Yeah.
Penny Piggott. Penny, what do you call her?
Peggy Winnings.
Peggy Winnings. I never saw her gambling.
Well,
no, it's a character.
It's a character.
I credited it for her. She just hasn't done it yet.
Shout out.
Peggy Winnings, queen of the slots.
How would anybody know that character if she hasn't done it yet?
That's what I'm talking about. That's the psychicness.
Putting it out there.
Putting it out, manifesting in the universe.
Yes, we're manifesting.
Is something that can only come from the mind of alien tequila.
Andrea Abbott's going to be here tonight, Friday and Saturday, with David Diebel. We're pretend we know what David is like because he didn't make it. He was stuck in traffic.
Yes.
Enoch Augustus Scott, zombie burlesque.
Woo!
Somebody just walked in.
I thought he just walked in the door, but I don't know what he looks like.
That was the ghost of Michael Davis.
If you've never seen
That's a juggler's joke. Okay, all right,
if you've never seen Lorenzo Clark work, you're in for a treat.
Yes.
Amazing magician and comedian and mentalist. Because when you do that stuff with the movies,
mental case.
MC.
I'm the MC, the mental case.
Yes, you are. We're coming to you again. We want to thank.
And I have long luxurious blonde hair.
Alien Tequila, our friend George Harris, everybody at.
You can tell us apart because I will have my sunglasses on.
Okay.
That's on here.
Any final messages? Anything else you want to say?
I hope you come because it's going to be a great show. It's always fun, and this hotel is gorgeous.
Let me tell you something. Labor Day weekend, people are going to be so hot outside they come in and cool off. Sunday night, September the 1st, Ryan Ahern on the 88s playing the amazing grand piano with a 9-piece orchestra. Doug Tan, you guys who know Doug Tan, amazing drummer, band leader. The band is so great. It's such a great band, such a great show. Come see Ryan Ahern. Get your tickets on Eventbrite for Ryan Ahern in concert. September the 1st. Paul Rodriguez, September 16th, Mexican Independence Day. Viva la Mexico!
They're available now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Write us a note. Tell us anything you want to talk about, and tune in next week. We'll have more of Vegas Nonstop. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah,
it's Vegas Nonstop with Jonathan Scott, and Enoch, and Andrea, and Alien Tequila.